Okay, so here's the deal. It's the 10-year anniversary of Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. Woohoo! Whoa, great. Okay, it is 11:49. I do not have enough time to make a video for this day. I found out about this 10 minutes ago. I don't have a script. I don't have anything to talk about. I just need to make a video to celebrate this day, so I have 10 minutes to edit together a video. I've never done this, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so here we can see. What can I talk about? Khamsim, my favorite boss fight in Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. You want to know why? You want to know why this chiseled jawline-looking, mostly robot dude is my favorite boss fight when he has like 5 minutes of actual screen time and no character whatsoever? It's because he has 5 minutes of screen time and no character whatsoever. But what does that mean? Well, Khamsim, for an introduction, is a big, mostly cyborg dude as he hangs out in a big Met wielding an axe around, and he fights for freedom and liberty and all the other buzzwords you can find in any kind of war pro-war pamphlet, I guess. Pretty much, this guy, his whole shtick is that he doesn't have any personal ideals. He runs around, he is a victim of his nation's propaganda, and he fights for what he believes in because what he believes in is what he's told to believe in. He is default soldier number 7, as I've described before. And this is brilliant because he doesn't have anything to fight for. He fights for freedom, which he doesn't understand, and which is why he's fighting Bladewolf. Bladewolf in his Bladewolf DLC, the only time Khamsim ever shows up, he's fighting Bladewolf, who's using Khamsim basically to learn what freedom is, or rather, what not to do. Khamsim is awesome because in his lyrics of his song, the song, by the way, is amazing because it's like a dissection of who he is. Something to say, I'm running out of... Okay, yeah. So the song is like a dissection of what Khamsim is, the fact that he's a victim to propaganda and believes in things that don't exist. And Bladewolf is like, over here, like, I'm a chainsaw dog. I'll go be free. And Khamsim's like, nah, if you don't believe in freedom, you'll die for it all the same. And then he gets brutally murdered by robotic Pochita over here. So, and in his song, as I was trying to say earlier, but then I forgot, he's basically like, I am a wind of destruction. But his song is a dissection of what it means to be a soldier, you know, do their duty and vanish without a trait, which is what happens to Khamsim. He shows up in a DLC, which is a prequel to the main game, and then is never mentioned again. He's never mentioned in any other part of the game, which is fascinating to me, because really, if it wasn't for the fact that he is the counter to Bladewolf seeking freedom, and he thinks he's found it, but he really hasn't, I would say that Khamsim and Raiden meeting would be a fascinating boss fight. Granted, Raiden would absolutely body Khamsim, but the point is that, you know, when Raiden is fighting Armstrong makes this big deal about the fact that he's like, I'm gonna use war as a business to get rid of war as a business. And he's like, you should join me, Jack. And Armstrong's also all like, you should try fighting for what you believe in, Jack, you little bitch. Like, it's a whole thing, right? And Raiden over here is like, but what do I believe in? Should I really fight for that? And that is where his fight with Khamsim would kind of come in, if it happened, which it didn't, big sad. But the point is that Khamsim is over here not fighting for anything. He doesn't believe in anything at all. Khamsim is the antithesis to Bladewolf, but he's also the very thing that Armstrong is seeking to destroy. And that's why it's fascinating that Armstrong is wielding Khamsim, who works for him, effectively as a weapon to destroy people like Khamsim. Like he says, using, you know, war as a business, get rid of war as a business, using pathetic soldiers who fight for nothing to create a society where everyone fights for themselves, which is why Khamsim is so freaking cool. And he's also cool because he's a giant mech wielding an axe. He's got so much symbolism around him. You know, he talks about freedom and has no understanding of it. His song says he's a wind of destruction, and yet he's never mentioned by any of the others. You know, he fights Bladewolf and tries to kill him with a massive chainsaw axe, which is symbolic of how he doesn't fucking like him very much. I'm running out of time. I have 7 minutes left to end this. Oh god. Okay. Okay. So Khamsim, pretty cool guy. I'm gonna go now. Go watch my better video on it. When I play it, go watch my other stuff. If this video is my most successful video, I am never trying ever again. Go watch something else. Okay. Fare thee well. Oh god, I'm not ready to make this. Okay. Bye.